This is Mouth Media Network. Amplify and connect.
Hey everybody, and welcome to a very special mini episode of Funny People Talking. I'm Mark Rako.
And I'm Danielle Beckman. Welcome, everyone.
Yes, and in this trying and challenging time of COVID-19, we thought we could add to your day with a little levity, but also with some great inspiration and suggestions. We've partnered with a number of luminaries, celebrities, and influential people, and one of them is joining us today. I cannot believe our dang luck. It is none other than the great bat-biting, highly talented musician, reality star, and so much more, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne.
Hello, everyone. I'm so happy to be on the show, man.
This is Funny People Talking with Mark Rako, Danielle Beckman, and Elsie.
Hey, Ozzy, thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us. First of all, how are you doing in this moment of the coronavirus?
I bit a bat's head about 30 years ago, and I think I'm immune to the coronavirus, man. You know what I mean? I bit the head clean off, man. I got it inside of me, so I'm like Spider-Man, man.
Yes, probably the one person in this world actually.
Yeah, that's right, man. Rock and roll.
Oh, that sounds like a dry cough. Are you?
Hold on, let me get my vodka.
So, Ozzy. How are you? Look, you're not a man who's been known to be in supreme health in recent years, with all due respect.
I'm anti-health, man. I'm anti-health.
Yeah, but you're 70. You're 70. How 71 or something? I mean, you made it far.
Danielle, if I knew I was going to live this long, I would have taken much better care of myself.
Oh. Wow, I guess that's a word to the wise. So
I mean, I thought I was being funny snorting ants with Motley Crue, but I had no idea that the damage those little bastards were do to me, man. You know. So.
Wow. So in this present state, are you cooking better for yourself, or what steps are you taking to take care of yourself? And hindsight seems to be 20/20 for you, but you still have time left. So now,
I just eat what Sharon puts in front of me, and we had a separation a number of years ago, and I didn't eat that entire time because no one put food in front of me. You know what I mean? But I do like Pop-Tarts. They're quite delicious, and they're so easy to make. And those lean cuisines. Two or three of those, that's a meal right there.
Well, there's so many things that people need to be doing. If they're staying indoors, they can't move around as much. They have to be careful of what they eat. They have to be careful they get sun. Can you talk about, being a man of advanced age, Ozzy, and someone who's had health challenges, how do you make sure you're taking care of yourself so that you don't end up getting coronavirus?
The first thing I do is when I wake up in the morning, I check the internet, and if there's no announcement that I'm dead, then I get up.
Oh no.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, because I wouldn't want to get up and start doing things and then find, Ozzy Osbourne's passed away. Crap, you know what I mean? Then I have to go back to bed, which I spend a lot of time in anyway. And by the way, that's probably the best thing you can do. Like, I would say right now, if you can, because this is what I do. We have those blackout curtains in the main, because Sharon gets up and goes and does a TV show. But I like to stay in bed. So I close the curtains, the blackout curtains, and then I just lay in bed all day. and then I get up when she comes home. So if you can just like not do anything, like not move or anything like that, that's really important. And I have to tell you, I practically invented social distancing. I really don't like people that much. I don't like people. You know what I mean? I don't mind performing in front of a crowd of like 10,000 or 20,000. I just not, you know what I mean? I'm not one to hang out and have a conversation about life's, about life and things that happen in life. You know what I mean? Can you imagine having a conversation? I don't even want to hang out with me.
I was just going to ask, there's such a dichotomy within you because of, of course, the reality TV show. And do you think during this time you might open up your home again for a reboot and have open up your doors and share what it's like maybe during COVID-19 with the Osbournes?
I don't, they've been talking about bringing the Osbournes up, but because we were the first ones to do that, and I didn't realize we were the first ones, and everyone to this day mentions about me throwing a ham over a wall. You know what I mean? I wish I had that ham now, but I don't think I'm going to let people back in because the main reason is you mentioned it because I'm not of the best health. And I don't want to expose myself to cameramen and sound people because they're usually they're not the disgusting people. They're disgusting people. They don't bathe a lot, and they're in shorts and t-shirts with food on them. I don't like them in my house at all. I'm not much of a neat freak. That's more Sharon. That's more of Sharon's thing. But she keeps the house spotless, you know what I mean? Except for when the dog goes poo on the carpet. The dog goes poo. I'm sure you remember that from the series. Sharon, the dog's pooed on the carpet again. But I like to do my artwork. I like to do my artwork. I'm sure some of you have seen some of my artwork.
Are you all right there?
I'm actually feeling better than I usually do. I have to tell
He just went back to 1982 for a moment.
I took a trip to the Bahamas. It was very nice.
That's right.
But I do. Have you seen my artwork?
No,
I don't think I've
imagine
seen it from time.
It's beautiful and terrifying.
It's been compared to a 5-year-old stick figures, so it's it's quite
glorious.
It is.
Well, speaking of art, I have a question for you. You're in your home. You're a musician, and how are you inspired at this moment with COVID-19? Have you been writing? Have you been recording in your home? What kind of things have you worked on?
I'm always trying to come up with a new song, you know what I mean? But it's hard, The Crazy Train was a really big hit, and some of my other songs have been really big hits. I'm always trying to find the next thing, but in the internet age, it's kind of hard to write songs. Crazy internet, it's just not the same.
Right, got it. And finally, your kids. Are you able to see them? I mean, you really have to maintain social distancing here. How are you staying connected to your kids?
Well, I can actually interact with anyone because I had all my internal organs removed about 2 years ago. So I can't be contagious even if I want to. I can see anybody. I just choose not to.
Okay.
Jack and I did a big trip around the country. Did you see that show? Jack and I went to all these different locations in the Midwest and places like that.
That must have been lots of fun.
It was bloody hell. I couldn't stand it.
So you won't be doing that again?
Never again. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm the perfect person for COVID-19. I don't want to leave. I love my home and I don't want to go anywhere.
All right. Well, any parting words, Ozzy, that you'd like to leave with anyone who's listening? This is your chance to leave behind an inspirational thought or advice.
Leave me alone.
Okay. Ozzy Osbourne, everybody. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you all for listening. I really hope that you will take care of yourselves. Be safe, be well, be careful, and stay funny. For Daniel Beckman.
Bye. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Sharon!
There we go.
I'm Mark Rico. And have a good day, everybody. We'll see you soon. The preceding interview was a parody containing an impersonation of a celebrity or public figure, intended for humorous purposes, and not all content is intended to represent any facts or actual events. Impersonations performed by Emmy-nominated actor, writer, comedian, and impersonator John D. Domenico. You can find him at johnnyd.net and can hire him to provide a special message as one of many characters at www.cameo.com/JohnnyD23.
That's it? That's the end of the show? Boy, oh boy, what a crock. This was Funny People Talking. No portion of the content may be reproduced or published without the strict written permission of the producers. Connect with our show at Mouth Media Network or at our website, funnypeopletalking.com. I'm your announcer, Peter Coleman. Thanks for listening.
This is Mouth Media Network. Amplify and connect.